Hello, welcome back. Last time I finally completed the Hero's Cave, so with sword in hand, I'm ready to finally see the Maku tree and start my adventure. Anyway, so I'm here. I got some Bombchu. I want to try something. So she gave me 10 of them. I want to see if this password is repeatable. I don't know if I just get 10 ever, or if I can do this to get more. That's not the first letter. It makes that noise when I go backward. Clink! This character's in a really weird place. So is space. Why is it here? I wonder if this is revealing anything about how the letters are laid out in memory. It would not be, probably, because like all the vowels are missing. There's a lot of just weird stuff. Like this isn't just a raw dump of the font, I'm pretty sure. There's no 1. I guess it looks too much like an L or an I. What am I typing in here? 3. And then Q. Lower. You told me the secret already, come back anytime. So I cannot get more Bombchu by re-inputting the same secret. Okay. So I'll just watch to see if enemies or bushes or whatever drop them somehow. And if not, then maybe I just get those 10 ever and that's it. Which is fine, I don't expect to use them much. But I'll play with them. I won't let having only 10 ever stop me from trying them and things. Okay, so next thing I wanted to do, I have this phonograph, and it probably won't do anything, but it would feel incomplete to not play it for the Scrub and Tarm ruins, so I want to go do that real quick. Scrub's down here somewhere, right? Yeah, this walk took like 6 seconds or something. Doo-dee-dee. D? Don't. Okay. And then you're just not my friend. So if I do play... D? Play it. Right, yes, of course it plays that song. That's where I got it from. Way to my secret spot. If temperatures rise as you go far to the west, you'll find it. Okay. Yep, so exactly the same as expected. Alright, so trading sequence is officially done. Right, so I had an idea about something. I'm missing so many passwords. There's a few people I just haven't talked to at all. Let's go to the equivalent of Lunman Ranch. Because I haven't talked to those two people. I guess I gave one a Kukodex or whatever. And, I just want to see if Talon might happen to be a password giver. I'll check with you too, just in case. No, just still baby talking to your cats. It just feels like I should have found so many more password givers by now than I have. You don't know any secrets. You don't know any secrets. Alright, the friendly little chicken who follows me around know any secrets? Doesn't seem to. Okay. Well, alright, yep. Don't know where to look for the rest of them. That's fine. There's a chest on the mountain that I want to get real quick, just so that I can take it out of my notes and stop thinking about it, so let's do that. Alright, here it is. Scorons are just never where I think they are. Anyway, go here, do this, explode that. Let's use a Bombchu for it. Well, don't go in the lava. That was some interesting homing behavior. What were you homing in on? Me? Anyway. It's a ring. Okay, so with that done... There's a Sabrosian dance thing. I want to do that 5 times just to see, because I've done it once to get the not boomerang already, apparently. And it was 6 times to get the flute initially. Yeah, I'm emptying my list before I go to... Right, and I'm going to Sabrosia anyway. Alright, nearest Sabrosia portal. Well, that would be a Gale Seed. It is in my seed satchel, wherever that is. Since I'm passing through, I can appraise this ring and find out what is found on the mountain with the Gorons. Armor ring L2. Interesting. Okay, I actually used that one, I think. Cool. Well, I happen to end up here, so let's do this thing real quick since I'm in the spot. Does a bumchu work for this? It doesn't go in the lava. Ah, so the homing behavior probably just avoids lava. I understand. So it'll go toward enemies and away from hazards that would sink it. I should have talked to the Subrosian first. I should talk to all Subrosians around here in case anybody has a password for me now. I already checked the P cave. That's gonna have something in it in the other state of the world. The way it fades to white, and then the same screen I was looking at is different, just makes it look like I'm looking at a different screen. It's a little hard to tell what's happening if I don't already know. Anyway, I did it. Cool, let's do it again. Oh, it didn't happen again. Alright, gotta talk to everybody, do a bunch of dances, and see if I get anything new. Alright, so prize number 2, maybe? 50 ore chunks. I'm not sure how many times I've danced on this current save file. I've gone through so many different ones, but I'm just gonna do it 5 times today, and then I will be sure that I have gotten the 6th prize. Alright, prize number 3 maybe. Gosh, I see it. Okay. Prize number 4. Something I've noticed about this dance is right directions are much more common than left directions. I always end up going clockwise a little bit. I wonder why it is that way. Oops. Yep, clockwise to the northwest corner. Anyway, this is number 5, I'm pretty sure, so one more would have been the flute. So what's the next prize? Nope. So maximum difficulty. Right, right, right. Right, right, right. Yeah, so right directions just are way more common than lefts. Two lefts for once. Going real fast now. Right, right, right. Right, right, right. Going clockwise. I made more than a full circle. Alright, that's the last dance, I'm pretty sure. What will this be? 4 chunks? Gosh, I see it. Okay. Alright, well, I did the number that got me the flute the first time, so I guess it's just alternating Gasha Seeds and ore chunks, or maybe it's always Gasha Seeds now. Let's do one more, just for completeness. Does the difficulty go up at all? Will I be able to tell? Maybe. Alright, the actual less dense. I think this is starting at the same speed I started at last one. Accelerates to here. 1 left, 2 rights. 1 left, 2 rights. This feels faster. Actually. This keeps going. Gotta concentrate. Alright, yeah, that was 1.5 full circles. Gosh, I see it. Okay, this is interesting now. I'm gonna keep going. Does the difficulty keep on increasing? Like, it must cap out at some point. This feels about like how it started last time. Will I feel like it ramps up quicker? Or anything? I'm in the groove today. So Not having too much trouble with this. Does take some concentration at this speed, though. Right, right, right. Right, right, right. 9 times in a row. 10 times in a row. Whoops! That was a left, not a right. I'm terrible. Get out of here. Alright, I don't feel like that was any harder than the previous one. So yeah, just it goes beyond where the flute would be and gives Gusha seeds, maybe sometimes ore chunks. Maybe that's just a repeatable way to get Gusha seeds without paying anything. I'm, like, I feel 99% sure that there's no prize beyond, what would have been a flute. And what would have been a flute is now just Gusha seed. Okay. So I think now I can move on to Sword and Shield Maze, which I get to from the Temple of Seasons, which... Is this really the closest place to that? Should be fine, right? Yeah, okay. So, did all the extra business that I had to do. Yeah, it's not too arduous to get out of here, right? That's right next to the Temple of Seasons. And while, yes, there is a portal there... Oh, I can get to the other end of it. Right, I was actually close when I was, at the volcano. Whoops. That's okay. It'd probably still be quicker to... Yeah, it would still be quicker to go, back now, but that's not what I'm doing. So, Exitarm Ruins. The Temple of Seasons is just to the east, right? Kinda, but don't I have to go through the whole... Yeah, the Ricky place. I can totally get through there. That's fine. Did I plant a tree here once? Yes. Do I still care? A little bit. It's a ring. Yep. And Ricky's Meadow's gonna have sign, gone off to train, yup. No passwords there. Alright, so Northern Peak is here, and then Temple of Seasons is accessible from that spot. Did I burn those down? Probably, but let's just make sure. Okay. Sure has been made. I can plant a Gasha seed, and I will. Whoa, one shot, wow. Sure, whatever. Oh, I didn't need the speed, right, of course. Alright, so Temple of Seasons, all ruined and filled with lava, but I can access that portal now, and that was the point. I can't go here. Right, I need to go the other way. This leads to a path pretty much directly toward the portal. Also bombable spot. No, hold up, what's that entrance up there? I need a different season to get to it. Sure, yeah, I know about the portal. Wait, no, the entrance goes on. The portal... I already took the portal, but there's a bombable, so I actually want to go this way now. Okay. My attempts to save myself time cost me time. Happens a lot. Well, I would use a bomb chew, but it would just not actually run into that wall, probably. Alright, so... Silly Lava Cave with a heart piece. So, there's one more somewhere. Plus the... one from the Gusha trees. Which might not drop because it's random, apparently. Oh, hang on, there's a north there? Yeah, but I can't get to it. Wait, what's this screen? Temple remains. Why have I seen that screen? And I can't now. That's inaccessible. Anyway, I want to go There's some funny depth that doesn't make any sense here. So this is 2 levels of elevation above where I'm standing. Well, I guess I do go up some stairs. Okay, so it's only funny by 1 elevation level. I mean, sure, hills exist. Just can't see them in this top-down perspective. But yeah, that's a spot where there's a little slope between one spot and another. Summer will do, I think. Or does it have to be winter? I don't think so. Look at this little round patch of land. It's just something about it. Alright, so you... So, magnetic, got it. I don't remember this cave at all. Where are my gloves? There they are. These are out of the way, but nothing special. I no longer have the ability to break down red slime into little ones. Unless I have some sort of lesser weapon on me that can do it, but I threw away my noble sword. And have long since discarded that wooden one. Alright, so pushing. I want... What? No. None of these give me any options, it seems like. Well, I have another idea. Because, yeah, like, this didn't push that way, didn't push that way. It must push north. Yeah, alright. Yeah, that does get me through. I have another idea, though. Let's try an alternate way. Don't think I can quite make that. It's a little bit too far. Only a little bit, though. But, yeah. Block pushing puzzles are hard to think about, like, even for this time in my life when I have played so much Sokoban adjacent game things. It's still just hard to visualize, like, what states will transform to what other states, and what becomes possible when one move is made that's not currently. That is why Sokoban has so much staying power, because it's never truly solved. Even the basic operations just are a continuing challenge. Heh heh. So what screen did the map claim I had been on before? The one to the west. Yeah, okay, I had to go there in fall to see this odd little spot. So, right, Subrosia Portal indoors. I'm gonna step onto a part of the map I hadn't been on, right here. So this screen, there's not much going on. No passwords here, yeah, so I'm missing like 6 passwords, and I've explored the whole Subrosia world map, and I think the whole Holodrum world map? Minus like 1 or 2 Whoa! Hi, Zelda! Something's happening. I forgot to talk to Impa before I went here. Shoot, and I should have talked to Zelda too. Too late, though. Yeah, I kind of forgot she was even in there. Whoa, but a whole thing is happening now. Giving a speech. Alright, well I'm here now. She's having her own adventure. Cool. Okay. Now that makes me wonder... If I want to talk to her now, like, yeah, I'll take the opportunity now that I've been reminded that that's a thing I might want to do. It'll be a bit of a detour, but that's okay. Maple's here. I guess I'll do her thing and appraise rings. For some reason I feel like I have to, even though I really don't have to. But I always do it. I know the drill. I just want the money, you can have everything else. You're taking the most inefficient route. Did I make you happy? I did. Dang it! Ah! Wasting all my time. Go back. I'm gonna want to use those in a moment, but not now. Prize ring. Cursed ring. Whoa, cursed ring. Sword damage down, damage taken up. That's fun. I think I had that in one save file. And now I have it in this one. So, right, Zelda. She was at this spot, and she still is. Okay. Seeds are all in disorder. Impa's here too. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, sure. That's what you're thinking about. Alright, she's still giving the speech, and I'm interrupting it. Huh. Okay. So you are into monarchy, huh? Big fan. Right, and that's the same speech. Got it. Let's see the empty house they left behind, and also, you're not normally there, someone else was. Well, she's just down there. Just walk a couple of feet to the south. You can probably see her from where you're standing, really. No, there's a screen transition in the way. Okay, yeah, so everybody has been very inspired by her speech. Wow, okay. She made a big impact here. Have one of you heard it? You're still just thinking about trees. Jack is still Jack. He's a great hero. Continuing his training. Okay. Shop is done. You're playing ball here. A great one! Okay. Did I ever talk to you after giving you the bird? Surely the mayor... Oh, the mayor was one of the people listening to her, so yeah, he'll be out of his house. No longer telling me about trees and things. Okay. Yeah, he's... Oh! Did I ever bum this open? Oh, of course. Alright. How many of those do I have right now? 11. I don't really want to play the gacha game to try and get that piece of heart out. I do want to see what happens when I get another heart container, but that will naturally happen at the end of this current dungeon, so I'm not too worried about the pieces. Hey kid, you tired of the blossom yet? Yep. But you still do it anyway, because that's all you know. Empty house? It's an empty house. Nothing really exciting here. Did I visit the advanced shop in this save file? I'd better do that, just in case it's different somehow. She's right here in town right now. Okay. Alright, fine, I'll switch to a Game Boy Advance. Yeah. Alright, that's the gross palette. So, advanced shop is open. I don't have as much money as I have had sometimes here. Right, so on this save file I will have both the GBA time ring and GBA nature ring. Whereas previously I did not. All sold out. This place has a clock. Alright, and it does stay sold out like that. Okay, so that was advance. Alright, so let's appraise that ring. Those 2 rings. Then I can finally get back to what I was doing. So yeah, I got a cursed ring. I have a bunch of interesting stuff, but the ones that I have on me are pretty good, and I don't feel the need to change right now. Appraise. Power Ring L2, so you can just buy that one at the advanced shop early, there's plenty of other places to get it. GBA Nature Ring, Life Advanced, there we go. So I got both the advanced rings. Let me look at my ring list. So this is almost 2 full playthroughs worth. So gap here after blue ring. Gap here before red ring. Between blast and GBA time. Wait, where's GBA nature? Not on this page. Interesting. I thought they'd be next to each other. A lot of gaps here. A lot of gaps here. Good grief. These are all the luck rings and the holy rings. Gap there. Quicksand. I should superimpose this with the other save file at some point to see like how many total I've gotten there. Weird that GBA nature ring is all the way over here while GBA time ring is on the first page. But yeah, there's a bunch left to find. I do have a lot though. And this is all like special effects at the very end of the thing. Okay, anyway, I'm satisfied with my thing. Back to dungeon. I planted a tree out here. Let's harvest it while I'm in the area. Using the North Horon warp to get here. I guess that's like the closest official place, because Tarm Ruins is... Wait a second, no, I can go through Subrosia, can't I? Yes, I can go through Subrosia. I keep forgetting. Alright, fine. Go back to town. Whoa, I can make that jump! That's cool. So winter no longer gets me up there. It has to be summer. The snow was melted by the lava. Because it totally used to be a snowpath over there. Okay, I am back here. I'm gonna be curious if anything happens at the very end of this dungeon to, like, abduct Zelda or something, because that's usually what happens to her. And, like, if that moment was the only time I could see her giving the speech in town. We'll find out. Maybe she's just there for moral support and has nothing to do with Onox or, Din. I never remember which is which, I have to actually look. Okay, right, so... You need to be shot, and this is the tutorial to explain why the other slingshot is of any use. So I know how that works, and I know I need to hit 3 at once. I don't think any of these push... They appear not to, okay. Right, Sword and Shield Dungeon. That is what it's called. Some of my notes said Sword and Shield Maze, but apparently that's wrong. Right, I had a weird way to do this, but it still required the slingshot. What did I eventually realize? I do it from above instead of to the left. And that'll work better. But I need the triple shot first. Can I sword beam you? Guess we'll never know. Or maybe we will. Or maybe we won't. Or maybe we will. The answer is no. Wait, yes, it was happening, but sword beam does not enough damage. I remember having to clear this room a whole bunch of times. So I guess I'll be navigating quite a bit here. Now I need that to kill the query. Does a bomb chew kill you? It tries, so that's the homing behavior. Gets very aggressive. But you are not vulnerable to bum. Any more than you are to anything else. It's icy in here, that's right. Despite being in Subrosia, this is the fire and ice dungeon. I guess I'm too far away for the sphere. How did it get in that corner? Oh no, I was repelling instead of attracting. And I still am. There, finally. Will that help with the ice? No, that makes it worse. Sure, I'm moving faster, but I have even less control. But if you want some traction, go into the air. That's how that works. Got all the traction there. I have keys, let's use a key. The room looks familiar, but I don't remember where anything leads in here. I know I did several loops around this dungeon, so yeah, all these rooms are ringing various bells. But yeah, I couldn't tell you anything about what order I need to go through them in. The Red Wall Master. The one that comes out of the ceiling, that's right. Ah, you got me! Well, good for you. So 3 sword beams to kill one of those. No, just 2. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, so the sword beam is the way that I can break those down into pieces. Right, that's my lesser sword, the one that comes out of my sword. Okay, so I'm here at the stairway. Let's pass by it instead. And see what's down here, since I have the opportunity right now. Okay. Well, that's that answered. I suppose I can... Just how wide a gap can I cross with this? It's pretty wide. But not that wide, of course. Okay. My question is answered. So go down here and I get to this room. Pots and snakes. Rolling pins and bats. And I go further down. Right, there's a subterranean portion. Yeah, so I just left that room before the Wallmaster got a chance to do its thing with me. And I do not know how to dodge all of those at once, so I just don't try. Well, I try sometimes, but, like, I don't mind if my tries always fail, because they do. Whoa! Sometimes you don't want to glide. Right, this was the room I was thinking about with the fire keys in it. I didn't mention what I was thinking, though, so nobody knows what I'm talking about except me. Stairs up. I'm gonna take them. Right, this is just treasure and turn around. Somehow I remembered that. Oh boy. Oh, the ice. Okay. Issue with getting traction in the air is it doesn't help me stop. It only lets me start. It's the blue mail all over again. Ice Palace. Just like it. Except I'm trying to get to the chest instead of the stairs that lead to the chest. I have key. Turns tile, right, that's one of the reasons I'd be redoing a bunch of rooms over and over. Or I can just jump off there, right, okay. This whole tangle. So I'm in the middle of the shield right now, no, that's the shield. This is the sword hilt. There's a key in this room, probably in that chest. I think that might be the bus key. Magnet pole. Right, this room. This one was involved, but I can't do it from here. Okay. So I can get to you. How does that benefit me? Oh, there's an exit here. Alright, you talk about... I don't remember. Something. Icy cores make piercing blades. Right, I gotta fight that boss. Okay, so need key or slingshot? The better slingshot. I got the diagonal magnet there that time. Sometimes that just happens. Oops. Another owl. Right, the silent watch. That part I remember. Then Armos moves and I can get in there and do things. Give me a second, because there's a room over here. What's with this one? Ow. Shoot. Alright, this room I saw from another angle. Aha. Okay, well, that does let me move that a little bit, and if I can get to the other side, I can... Yeah, I can do the puzzle, but I don't think I've been to the other side yet. Is that where the silent watch takes me? First of all, you introduce noise. Go away. Alright, no flapping wings. I'm gonna watch. I'm watching. Do I need to reset the room? Do I need to stand in a particular place? Like, right next to you? Well, that time you moved. I'm not sure which of those variables was the one that needed to change. I'm gonna guess proximity, but that happened really fast. Suspiciously fast. The darkened rooms are the ones you haven't been to yet. I'm gonna say out loud that I got a map so that I actually register it and realize. Because if I don't tell myself, I just forget immediately. I don't know why that is, just... The normal action of solving the dungeon involves opening chests, getting maps and stuff. Let's see, this... Whoops! I went the wrong way. That extra step was not necessary going to that stairway because I can just do this. Okay, so if I repel... I keep doing that. There's a backstop where that button is, right? I think if I just do this... Yeah, there we go. So now I go to the stairway, and it does something for me. Right, that's where the slingshot is, isn't it? And the silently watched one stepped aside. I guess I'm never killing that Wizrobe. That's fine, I don't have to. This is... the wrong stairway? No, wait, I could have gone here already. But the bridge is open and I need that for turns tiling, I think. Oops. That is the Hyper Slingshot, that's what it's called. Whoa, and all the Armoses woke up. Funny they're scripted to do that when the chest opens. And I can get back like this, and yeah, that has turnstile implications, I think. That puts me here. Yeah, that's what lets me go east. I might have to do a second loop for that to be possible. So I have the slingshot, so I can do the... well, let's get that chest now, since I can. Then that leads straight to the Icy Cores fight, I think? So there are two things I can do in that owl room now, which I think is just over here. Yeah, that's the one. So number one is that, which makes a stairway happen. Number two is this, which makes a boss fight happen. Okay, how was this? I slingshot the core, then switch you with a mystery seed, and... right, I need you to be the other way around. So mystery seed switches you. Then icy cores happen, and I need to, like, ember seed them to pick them up or something? Oh, I can just ember seed you directly. Oh. Fascinating. Let's do that. That's a different way to fight. Not sure my health is going to hold out for it, and I don't know how much damage an Ember Seed does. And I have to just, like, drop it on you gently. I do have a potion that I'd be willing to spend here, if necessary. Can't have two separate slingshots equipped, because Link, of course, threw away his old one as soon as he got the fancy new one. Doesn't want that old stinky thing. Alright, potion about to get used. Probably. Maybe. There it goes. Sure, Piercing Blade, I know, but this is the Ember Seed fight. I have decided this is how I'm doing things. There we go, it worked. Neat. Maybe I would have done better switching which seed was which, but I don't know, I just, like, I'll have trouble hitting him one way or another. Mystery, mystery. Nothing. nothing. So, oh, sorry, mystery. So it only gives me mystery seeds. No ember seeds hinting me at that portion of the thing. Anyway, there's a portal here. So I have a slingshot thing to do toward the beginning, then I can go back in that portal and do things, and that's what's going to happen next time. I will see you then.